Good morning, Devils fans. I'm over here recovering from the first night of a bachelor party, so definitely feeling the effects of that for sure. But I want to do a quick video just touching on a awesome article by Josh Reinitz over at thehockeywriters.com, where he talks about a New Jersey Devils World Cup. Essentially, I don't want to go over every fine detail of this because you should definitely go over there and read it for yourselves. But he throws together regional teams. We have a old 1983 to 95 Canada team, and then 95 to present Canada team. Then we've got Team USA. When we've got the Eastern-ish Europe team, and then the North-West Europe team plus Yager. So he takes, I believe it's 6 forwards, 3 defensemen, and a goalie, with an exception for one of the teams. Some of the best players of those eras from those regions, puts them together. And the biggest caveat for this is it's a 3-on-3 tournament type game, so you definitely have to keep that in mind. And then just which region has the best team and who do you think is going to win it all like that. So for a quick overview of it, the 83 to 95 Team Canada, headlined by Kirk Muller, John Macklin, Claude Lemieux. Brendan Shanahan's probably the biggest pieces there, along with Scott Stevens. So pretty strong forward group. Defensemen kind of fall a little bit after Stevens, the Bruce Driver, Danico, but not really 3-on-3 type guys in my opinion. So while this team definitely has some hard hitters, I don't know if the modern era 3-on-3 is really going to be where they will flourish. Team 2, that is 96 to present Team Canada. A bit more speed there, but really headlined by the back end. But starting at forward, we've got John Madden, Jason Arnott, Zajac, Henrique, Neuendijk. But defense is the headliners with Niedermeyer and Dougie, and then obviously in net we got Brodeur. So this team's going to thrive there with Niedermeyer, Dougie, and Marty in net. Forwards are pretty good, but there's no real game breakers here in my opinion, and that's where they're going to struggle. Team USA is where the real fun's at. You've got Gomez, Parise, Gianta, Jack Hughes, and Langenbrunner. Then on defense, we've got Rafalski and Luke Hughes, and in net, Corey Schneider. So while obviously we have high hopes, expectations, and I think those are warranted with Luke, still a little bit to be seen there of exactly what that peak with him is going to be. But man, that forward group would be a lot of fun together in a 3-on-3 format. And then obviously we know Corey at his peak is arguably up there with some of Marty's best as well. Obviously nowhere near the consistency or anything like that. But, peak Corey was an absolutely insane goalie. So if we're talking these guys at their best, this would definitely be a team to be scared of. Eastern-ish Europe team, also a lot of fun. We got Kovalchuk, Mogilny, Eliash, Holik, Sakura, Breland. I mean, it's just a really fun forward group. Defense, again, it kind of falls off a bit. Fedosov, Kasanovov, Zidlicki, and then in net we got Vanacek. So while I think the forward group here is very strong, I don't know if they have quite the edge work that the U.S. team has. And then the U.S. team, I do think, has them beat out on the back end. And coming up last, we have Northwest Europe and Yager. So a lot of awesome parts here. We got Nico, Timo, Bratt, Jaromir Yager, Stastny, and then on the back end, Oduya, Larson, and then that Hedberg. Again, the back end here is kind of where they are going to struggle. So the article goes on to break it down. They rank the best forward groups here from each, defensemen, goalies, and then by the end puts together who they think are going to be the winners of this tournament. Me personally, without kind of splitting myself on where they went, just with that initial look through at all the guys on the teams, I really stuck out with Team USA. I just think the maybe a little bit of bias here myself, but there's just so much youth there. It's a lot of amazing skating with the Hughes brothers. If you got peak Corey in net, that is really strong. And while one of the European teams had some really great forwards, and then the Canadian team had obviously Marty and then Dougie and Niedermeyer. I mean, the forwards carry for the most part in 3-on-3, and that really has me leaning Team USA. I think it's just way too strong with Jack in there. I mean, he's probably the best 3-on-3 player on this entire list. Uh, Arguably, he's going to be one of the best players on this list when it's all said and done. So, yeah, going with Jack and Team USA on this one. I think all of you should check it out. It's a completely free article. It's very well written. It's just a lot of fun. Nice little off-season piece. Unfortunately, our page isn't verified yet where I can put links in the description yet. But as we keep growing, get a few more followers and all of that, I'll finally be able to actually put links in the description to help out. And yeah, that's really going to do it for today's episode. Got to go back out there and continue this long weekend bachelor party and see what kind of shape I'm in tomorrow morning, because I know it's already been a rough one getting into it today. So I will see everyone again tomorrow morning as always. Enjoy your weekend. As always and forever, let's go Devils.